It's Not For The Ordinary LLC here with Cody, the Codebreaker, Linne. Cody, I must tell you, it was an honor to watch that. How are you feeling after all that?
I'm feeling good. Obviously, a big event, a big win. Appreciate you coming out for sure. That's awesome. But yeah, man, I'm just taking it all in still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The adrenaline still there or no?
No, the adrenaline definitely went down. But after fights, I usually have a hard time enjoying myself. But I've been back-to-back 4-fight win streak now. So this fight, talked to Ben. I've really taken this week off. I haven't trained at all. I've been in coaching, helping people. Obviously, Jonathan Zavala's fighting this weekend, so I've been helping him. But I've really just been enjoying the time with my friends and family because in fight camp, the last 4 camps, I don't really see them, don't spend time with them. So I've been really trying to take my energy that I had here and just bring it to my family and friends and really enjoy this moment because this is a big step in my career for sure.
For sure, yeah. And so like during fight camp, you're like in the mode, you're like not doing anything else besides training, eating, really, all that.
Yeah, it's really, I'm eating, training, cooking food, recovering. Sometimes I hang out with my friends, but it's like, if it's a Saturday, usually people stay up till 3, 4 a.m. It's like, guys, 11:30 midnight, I gotta get out of here kind of thing, you know? And like, even then I tell them like, I wanna be here, I like doing this, I enjoy this. But when I'm in fight camp, it's something about me, like, I don't feel guilty doing that, right? Because like, I'm so focused on the fight that being with them is awesome, but I feel like it's almost taken away from what I could be doing, you know?
Yeah.
So now that it's over, I can really be with them and actually my spirit, my person.
Be present.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. So let me ask you about Rothwell. How long have you been here?
I've been here just past 10 years now, a little over 10 years.
10 years?
10 years, yep. Started here, I'm still here. We're going strong, obviously. I do train L16 in Chicago and also VFS part-time too now. But this is my home, and Ben's been, ever since I stepped in here, he's been helping me through everything. Outside the gym, inside the gym, he's been a big impact in my life for sure.
That's good, because I know Ben's doing big things too.
Yeah.
Especially in BKFC.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, man, the arena erupted. Let me tell you, as soon as you threw that knee, you saw the video. It's taking around everywhere, bro. It was crazy, bro. How were you feeling right after? Like literally, like as soon as you landed the knee, like talk me through the finish.
For the knee itself, right? Like I knew I'm capable of that. I know I'm capable of that. I throw all the time in training. I land all the time. Something felt. I seen him going for catching the kicks. I was like, all right, let me just fake this knee, and I'm just gonna throw it straight up the middle. It landed how I wanted to land, but if you can see, I was reaching for the clinch because if it didn't land, I was gonna keep going, right? But it landed clean, and then from there, like,
you felt it land clean right away?
Yeah, I knew once I landed it, I knew it hit, and then I see him start to drop, and I knew that was that to get on. Once I got on him, I started, trying to finish the fight, but in my head too, I just hurt him. I don't want to give a position because if he does recover, I don't want to lose it. So I started to slow down. You see me kind of adjust a little more towards the leg to try and establish more, but then I seen his eyes, and he was looking the other way, didn't know where he was, so I just kept going, and that was it. And like after that, obviously I realized what I just did in front of John Jones, the GOAT. So I found Anthony Pettis, John Jones right away, and talked to him, said some words to him, make sure they remember my name. And the crowd was crazy. Definitely a big moment.
Definitely, yeah. I saw you walking around the cage talking. Yeah, you were talking to John Jones.
Yeah, John Jones, Anthony Pettis. I'm pretty sure I just said something like, "You like that?" or something like that.
You're like, my time.
Yeah, my time for sure. Even in the back room, I felt that, like, yes, you get nervous, all that, scared, everything.
Yeah, tell me about the back room and the walkout. How you got nerves and all that.
So there's always negative thoughts, and everybody always asks me to fight. Do you ever get nervous? We're humans. Like, I get scared, right? I'm about to go fight someone.
Right.
You're scared for sure, but it's how you deal with that. In this fight, like I was dealing with how I normally do. Every fight's different, what you feel. But this fight, for some reason, like, yes, the nerves were there, everything was normal, but like I just felt like it literally was my time. Like something was like eased in my head. Like John Jones, Anthony Pettis, all of them were there, and it just felt like the stage was set. Like all I had to do was perform, and obviously I did. But like I really felt, and when I said it's my time, I meant that. Like this is my time now. I'm breaking through. Like
you were the main event of UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah. And I didn't even think of it like that either,
Did you try not to think about that, like for the pressure?
Yeah, like with all those situations, with them being there, the crowd, the big build up, I enjoy all that, but I don't let it get to me necessarily. After, now that I see what I did, I try to realize and like enjoy it. Like, dude, you got UFC Fight Pass, you know. To my Twitter feed right now, on Twitter for UFC Fight Pass, that flying knee has like 70,000 views, you know, like, and then on Instagram it has 30,000. It's like, you gotta be like, we're doing big things here, you know.
How big has your Instagram grown since?
Actually not too big. I think I only got like 200 more followers, which again, that's more, you know, that gave me some, that's gonna help, but again, like that, I know that's gonna come. I'm not too worried about that. That'll come eventually. I just really gotta keep getting these knockouts, these finishes in the first round, and
that's just kind of surprising. Only 200 because that was wild. That was a crazy knockout. That was like a Showtime cake type
deal.
I know.
It is what it is. Everybody's gonna know my name eventually here for sure. So it's just a matter of time.
So the more knockouts are coming.
I don't want to say I don't want to say fall in love with that, but personally, knocking someone out to me is better than submitting them. So
does that feel better for you?
This, especially in this way, this knee, it was on my bucket list for a long time, and this feels a lot better than any of my submission wins.
That was your first knockout?
First knockout, yeah. I had a TKO on my record, but it was more ground and pound. This is my first.
No, he was out.
Yeah, for sure.
You were ground and pounding him.
Yeah.
That was nice. Yeah. So what's next?
There's options. We're talking potential title fight for APFC, right?
Really?
Yeah, that might happen. We'll
125?
see. 125 for sure. There's more talks about actually a couple other things that I don't know how much I can actually say just yet. But again, there's options open. We just gotta make the right move for my career, and we'll see. A couple months, I'm sure I'll be back in there.
And who's advising Ben mostly?
Yeah, Ben's my manager right now.
Oh, he's your manager.
Yeah, he's my main manager pretty much. There's guys we work with and talk to and stuff, but he's running the show for the most part. He's been doing a good job because we can really communicate on a different level. You know, he's my coach, my friend.
You've been here for 10 years.
Exactly. So like, he knows the best. He does the best for me. So it's good for sure.
Yeah. So like, if you had to like a decision, what would you? Do you have a choice where to go?
Kind of. So, if I had the choice, obviously I don't. People, I mean, if you see what people are saying, messaging me all that, they're like UFC's next, this and that. Like, it very well could be. You know, like I very well could go on Contender Series. I very well could get the call. And honestly, if Ben emails me, calls me like UFC wants you to fight, I really don't think we're taking it right now. Like we want the experience. We want more fights. Dan was really good opponent. Payton was really good opponent. High level guys. Even my first 2 pro fights, they were really good. Kind of looked over, but they had good striking. But we need more experience. Like me and Ben agreed. We don't want to just get there and be like, oh, we're in the UFC, nice, awesome. Lose 2 fights, now you're not. You know.
Right, yeah.
We want to get there and we want to make the run to the belt, not just I'm a UFC fighter. You know, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the long run.
You're the champ.
Exactly. That champ is the goal. Always been the goal. Like that's all I want, right? So
has that been the goal since like the start?
Since pretty much day one.
When
I walked in here, when I started here, it was more so I was interested in the sport itself, but then also instances where like kind of bullying in a way, like people I almost got in a fight, and like the whole week I was like didn't want to go to school. I hate that feeling, like I don't know how to defend myself, you know. So then obviously I wanted to start something martial arts. I started this, came here. And first day I started, I fell in love, and like I was so committed to this. Like I didn't miss a single day of training the first 6 years I was here. Even if I was sick, I was like, can I show up? Every day. I missed 1 day. I went to Six Flags with my sister. I remember this, and then my dad was like, "Are you gonna stay committed to this?" And ever since then, it was like I never missed a day after that. 6 years, I missed that 1 day Six Flags. I ingrained in my head.
Wow, that's great. That's commitment.
For sure. Like, people were going to, high school parties, dances, all of that. In the summer, who knows what they're doing. I was riding my bike from my house to here, 8 miles, to train and stay here all day when I was 16, 17 years old.
Because what you said, you've been training here for 10 years, and how old are you?
I'm just turned 23.
Just turned 23.
So I was 12. Yeah, I was 12. It was like 2 months before my 13th birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
for a while.
Yeah, definitely a while.
Yeah.
So you're putting Zion on the map.
Yeah,
sure.
That's always one of my goals, like Zion isn't necessarily the worst town, there's definitely worse places, but it's also not the best, right? And there's very few, at least I feel like, people that come out of Zion like that, and I want to help, especially the kids, right? Like, realize, exactly, you you can do something. If you just really train or work hard, wherever it is, whatever you want to do, I don't care if it's academic, sport, whatever. If you put your mind to it, dude, you can do anything. I know people hear it all the time, but like, I'm 23, I'm here doing it, man. Like, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna take it all the way to the top, man. I'm bringing Zion with me for sure.
For sure, bro. And you're gonna do it.
Yeah. I believe that wholeheartedly. It's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, bro.
Yeah.
So tell me about John.
Yeah, John. So dude,
Jonathan Zavala.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, he's fighting on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. He beat Milwaukee. Yeah, he's a really good training partner. He's helped me so much, and like, obviously I just fought last week. So again, like I said, I'm trying to take time off, but like he's helped me so much that I'm literally focusing this whole week on him. It's his fight week, so anything he wants, I'm helping him with. But he's looking really good. Weight's on point. He's looking sharp. Mentally, he's doing really good right now. I'm very confident he's gonna win this fight.
He sounds like he's ready. Yeah, he looks ready too.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun, and I cornered him his first fight, which was I don't even know 3-4 years ago. 4 years. And like John, we've been friends again since then, so 4 years about. And like he's like a brother to me. Like we talk every day, we hang out all the time, you know. So like to corner him again is gonna feel really cool.
Oh, so you're cornering him?
Yeah, I'll be there cornering him. So to corner him is gonna feel really cool, just cause like that connection, you know. It's like a brother, you know, a brother stepping in there, and like I feel like every time he gets hit, I'm gonna feel it, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really fun for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've known John for 5 years now, and he's been talking about you. Speaks the world of you.
That's all. That means a lot, honestly. Yeah. Now that man has. Hopefully, I've helped him a lot, but he's definitely helped me a lot too, and everything. So yeah, he really is a brother for sure.
No, you've definitely helped him a lot because from the beginning, like he wasn't like really good at striking, but now he's I could say a killer damn near.
Yeah. No, that's all on him too, man. Like all the guys here, man, we help each other. Ben, dude, he does his best. He makes. Dude, this whole room when we're training is full of killers, man. Like especially striking, and he does it all himself, man. If you come here putting the work, you have to get better. There's no question about it, right? With all the killers here, with Ben being the head coach, like you see what he does, you know. You come here putting the time, you're gonna get better.
And Ben spars with you guys, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like he's obviously your training, he has his guys, but some days we rotate, and like I spar with him. Obviously, he's not trying to kill me, but it's always different with his movement and stuff like that, and it's just so crazy, and it's even more crazy that he can like control himself, and we can spar with him. He's 100 pounds more than me, 150 pounds more, you know. So yeah, it's awesome sparring with him for sure.
Is it for you? See Ben, like it's normal, right? Because like for me, he's like kind of like a legend, no?
Yeah,
no. You could say for sure, legend.
Yeah, for sure, and especially like in Kenosha, what he's done, man. Nobody in Kenosha is
everyone knows Big Ben, bro.
Exactly, like he's done so much. But yeah, to me, like people say all the time, like it's Ben, which yes, it's Ben Rother, you know, but he like I call him Uncle Ben, you know, like he's been there with me since I've grown up, like half my life, you know. So like it. To me, I feel like everybody sees big scary dude, and like I just talk to him lately like he's my uncle, you know, like we have that relationship, and I'm grateful for that relationship for sure. But in general, like say John Jones, Anthony Pettis, someone I'm not close with, like I don't know mentally why I'm like that, but yes, I see them important, but I'll see them as another person because I know I'm gonna get to the level they're on, kind of thing, you know. So like I know I'm gonna have that stardom. So yes, I respect them obviously for what they did and everything, and it means a lot. Especially Anthony Pettis bringing me out, making the main event, and John Jones being there.
How did that even come together? Like you being the main event?
Yeah, so actually like it was like maybe a week at most before.
Before?
Yeah, they're like, oh hey, you're main event now. I'm like,
alright. You were on the card from the beginning.
Yeah, I was on the card, but I didn't know where it was at all. They told me like 2 weeks before that, like I was co-main event. Before that, I didn't know where I was, and then I don't know after the main event. Then they messaged me like a week before saying, you're the main event now. I'm like, all right, cool, more pressure, let's do it, you know? More pressure, the better.
How did you feel like when you got that?
That made it that much better, you know? It was already
you feel better?
For sure, like...
No pressure, a little pressure, good pressure? How would you explain it?
I feel like the pressure, for every reason, anytime the pressure gets bigger and bigger, I feel like I get better, because...
So you rise to the occasion.
I honestly feel like that because at XFC when I was fighting there on TV, like Fox Sports, like for whatever reason, man, like that, what I was explaining to you before, like it brings like that gangster on me. Like I feel so confident and almost calm, and like everybody's there to see me, and it just gives me that energy and that calmness, almost like I want to show all these people what I can do and what I'm about. And it really, like, the more pressure, I feel like I perform that much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I know a couple more fights, man, I'm ready for the big show. Like, that was as big as you can get locally, I think.
Yeah.
And, like, that was my biggest performance.
Right. So so the belt's next, and then hopefully UFC.
Yeah, the belt's a possibility. Really, it's all the right steps for my career. If that's what me and Ben decide, then that's what we're doing. But UFC after that, I still don't know. Like, our number was 10 fights, right? And right now I'm at 7. So, again, if I get 9 and feel ready, okay. If I get 10, good. Maybe I need 11, 12. We don't know. But I don't want to just get there and then, oh, I'm a UFC fighter, and then win, lose. And I want to get there and make a statement right away.
Right. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. So let's wrap up. What are you gonna do to celebrate?
I've already been kind of celebrating, eating a lot, that's for sure. Yeah, like a lot of food. Like
how much you weighing right now?
I'm 145 now, maybe a little bit more than that. So it's gonna keep.
What's your go-to like food right after a fight?
Usually, like ice cream. Ice cream is like my worst enemy for sure. We went to Culver's right after. Obviously, I didn't go too crazy just because dieting like that and everything. Like you eat too much like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I just got like a little ice cream custard and like some fries, and that was it. But yeah, man. After that, though, I've been eating a lot. Like yesterday, with my girlfriend went to Chicago and went to like 4 different places and had a little bit of food here and there. It was fun, good time. But honestly, celebrating for me is just being with my friends and family and just taking that time, eating food, and like that's enough for me, man. Like the win is awesome, but I don't like the attention necessarily always being on me after a fight. You know,
you don't like that.
We have that day, like cool, I won the fight, but like now when I'm with my friends, I don't want to necessarily be, oh, we're all hanging out because Cody won his fight. I want to be, no, we're hanging out because we're all here collective, we're all feeding off each other, we're having fun. It just happens to be okay. My fight was last week or whatever.
And do you think it'll always be like that, or do you you have that same feeling, or you'll feel like the man? You know, like I'm. You know.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people get that way, but I really.
You don't want to.
I don't want to, and I don't think I will. Like, yes, it gives me confidence with every fight I win, but I like.
Stay humble.
Exactly, I like to stay humble. Like, I understand the work I put in, and when I see other people do that, I try and make sure the attention's off of me, and I try and put it on them. As in, like, my girlfriend, she's in college, she's going to school for being a PA, and she works her ass off, like, and I recognize that, and I try and tell her all the time how amazing she is, how much work she's doing. Same thing with my brother, all my friends, like, they're doing just as much as me, just I have eyes on me. That's the only difference, you know. Like, people watch us, then they're more academic, you know. Nobody has eyes on, you know, going to college and stuff, but the only difference for me is people are seeing me, you know. That they're doing just as much work as I am, just in a different job.
I mean, that's the mentality to have, but you make it seem like it's nothing, but.
I guess it's something, but I just feel like there's people working just.
It's more than something, brother. That's for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you, for sure.
For sure. Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Cody.
For sure.
Shout out to. Can you give me a shout out to Not For The Ordinary LLC?
Yeah, for sure. Not For The Ordinary. Shout out, man. Crazy. He's doing really good work. So check out his Instagram. He's gonna blow up, and hopefully I can help a little bit with that for sure.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Man. Thank you.
Hope that was alright.